Good morning out there in the DFS community. It's Vaughn, the Stat Man, coming into your YouTube airwaves, and welcome to the Stat Room. Woo! How is everybody doing this wonderful morning? All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into my picks, let me get into my positive word. And my word for this fine morning is system. All right, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you do in life, you have to develop a system to achieve whatever you're trying to do. Like in DFS, I have a system. Good, bad, ugly, I stick to my system. And I especially love my system after a bad day because I always have a great day afterwards. So in life, you have to have a system. Everybody has a system. Everybody has a system of doing things. When you look at people who are the most unsuccessful in life, they just willy-nilly through life. They don't have a system. They don't have a way of doing things. It's like my system of going through life is I like to wake up in the morning. I like to take me a cold shower. I like to make sure I put brain food into my mind. I like to read for 45 minutes a day. I like to eat my avocado toast. That also helps my brain, as well as a bunch of blueberries that will help my brain. Then after that, like I said, I do my reading. Then I do me some exercise. Of course, as soon as my feet touch the ground, put at least 2 cups of water into my body. That is my system of being successful. And I fill my brain with positivity. That's why when people leave negative comments, I just block them and delete them because those people are miserable in their lives. So guys, when it comes to your system, develop your system so you can be successful. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there with system. All right, guys, so before I get into these picks, let me introduce myself. Guys, I am Vaughn the Stat Man. You can follow me on Twitter at VonnTheStaTman. And guys, check out the website, VonnTheStatman.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're watching me for the first time, I would appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss my future videos. All right, guys, so on DraftKings, I did a 275 and a 270 tonight. On Fanduel, I had an off night. My 300 consecutive day win streak of 3 came to an end. I did a 271 tonight. And let me tell you why. My lineup for Fanduel was absolutely amazing. But I had 2 players that killed my lineups. Larry Nance gave me 14. And I didn't even like Nance tonight. You know, I wanted to go with Siakam, but I don't know why I went with Nance, I guess because he was home. But now I know that I won't really have a lot of interest in Nance because he doesn't shoot the ball well. He is dependent on rebounds, assists, and block shots. So someone that doesn't score the ball well will have 14-point days. But when he's getting the rebounds, then he gives you the 30-point day. But I'm not mad. I picked him, so I don't regret what I did. And I picked Dedmon, and they held Dedmon to 20 minutes, which I found, matter of fact, under 20 minutes, because Dedmon is a point per minute guy. He had 15 minutes and he had 16 points. So when Dedmon gets his normal 25 minutes, he gets you 25 to 30 points. And that's what I was banking on, but it didn't happen. I guess it was the second night of a back-to-back, and they want to be cautious. But if those 2 players just get me 10 more points apiece, I'm at a 291 and I cash across all slates. But that's the good and the bad. And tonight, that was the bad. All right, guys, so let me go through who was on my top 20 list because my top 20 players list did absolutely amazing. I had Walker, I had Young, I had Lowry, I had Irvin, and I had Mason at my point guards. Then for my shooting guards, I had Hood, Bazemore, Fournier, Ross, and Green. All of them balled out. Then for my small forwards, I had Bjelelici from Sacramento. I had Carmelo Anthony, Otto Porter, Oubre, Green, and Leonard. And for my power forwards, I had Gordon, who went off. He gave us 40. He was my favorite play. I had Griffin, Tatum, Harrell, and Nance. And for my center position, I had Embiid, Horford, Vucevic, and Dedmon. And Dedmon didn't do what I thought. But if you look at the list, if you take off Dedmon and Nance, everybody else balled out. So I had 18 out of 20, and I happened to put the 2 that didn't do well in the majority of my lineups. But I know one of my subscribers, he took Nance out, and he said he didn't really want to go with Nance. He put Tatum in, so he had a better score. He didn't use Dedmon. He actually asked me what did I think of Len. I told him Len was a good play. He put Len in, so he got over 300 on all of his lineups. So yes, that's what happened in those contests. All right, so let's go right into the 4 horsemen, guys. All right, so for today's slate, we got New Orleans at Golden State, Denver at Chicago, we got Detroit at Brooklyn, we got Dallas at the Lakers, Utah at Minnesota. All right, so for my point guard, I am going to give you guys Dennis Smith Jr. For my shooting guard, I'm giving you guys, I just saw his name. I'm giving you guys Gary Harris. For small forward, I'm giving you Mirotic. And last but not least, the boomstick play of the night is none other than Draymond Green. So there you go, guys. Green, Mirotic, Harris, and Smith. All right, guys, so I'm going to leave it there, guys. Don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And, guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. And, guys, develop you a system and stick to it no matter if you're going through the good, the bad, or the ugly. Love you guys.